guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get this haircut, which is basically a bunch of layers in long hair. I do have a hair cutting video on my channel, but that is an older one, and this is a updated one that I like to do more. And you can do this on wet or dry hair, but for this video, I'm doing it on wet hair. And what I'm doing here is separating the hair from the top of my head down to my ears, and then taking the back and clipping that up, because we're going to be working on the front of the head first. Here I'm going to take an inch from the top, and this is going to serve as our guide. And the guide is basically going to help us make sure that all the hair is trimmed evenly and all the layers are kind of going together, flowing together nicely. I'm going to show you how to do it. So first I cut it straight, and then I'm going to go in and point cut it with the tip of my scissors. What this does is makes the layers just blend nicely together and not so choppy. And then I'm going to split my guide down the middle, and I'm going to create a pie shape, and I'm going to take that pie shape all the way up, and you're going to see your guide, and that's where you're going to cut the rest of your hair up till, only till your guide. And I'm going to separate that. I'm going to take some of the hair that I just cut and put it on the other side of my head so it's away from my face, and I'm going to take the rest of the hair that I cut and use that as a guide for the next section that I'm about to cut. So you can see there were shorter pieces in there, and that was where my guide was, and that's where I'm going to cut my hair up till. And then I'm going to keep doing that until I reach the all my hair on that side, and I'm going to take it all the way up and make sure you hold it tight and brush out all the knots and tangles, and then search for your guide and only cut up till your guide. And then I'm going to take all that hair, and you can see here one side looks fuller and more bouncy and healthier. So I'm going to take a little bit of hair from that side and then put it on this side, so that's going to be my guide. And I'm going to create pie shapes and do the same thing, take it all the way up and cut only up until my guide. And remember to point cut so that your layers are not so choppy. And keep going until you finish the rest of your sections. And here I'm just going to point cut and separate the hair, and then keep some of the hair as a guide. So you just keep doing that. Go slow and take your time, because you don't want to cut off too much hair. Always start by cutting little bits at a time, and point cutting really helps you cut little bits at a time. So here what I'm doing is just going to show you how all the layers just came out so evenly. That's what I like about this cut, is that everything is just even, and the layers come out really nice too, where they frame your face. So now that we're done with the front, we're going to move on to the back, and I'm going to clip up the front so that it's not all up in my face, and I'm going to split the back down the middle with my fingers. You could use a comb if you want to. I'm going to let down one side, and then I'm going to take like the front layers of my hair, just because they're shorter and I don't want them in my face while I'm working on the back. Remember to leave a little bit of the hair that you did just cut, because we are going to be using that as a guide for the next section. And what I'm doing here is taking that section all the way up, and then I'm going to cut down till the guide. And first I'm going to cut straight, and then I'm going to point cut, and I'm going to let that section go. And then here you take a bit of the section that you just cut, and you mix that in with the back section of your head, and then you take that all the way up. And this is the hard part, because you have more hair over here, and so it's hard to get all that hair up, and because it's thicker, depending on your hair type. But here I'm going to cut that straight, and then I'm going to point cut. And as you can see, you don't lose length in your hair, and you have layers and layers and layers. And what I like about this is that it makes your hair look thick. So starting on the next section, I'm going to take a chunk of hair from the section that I cut already, and I'm going to put that on the other side, and I'm going to use that as a guide to cut the other side. I find this really easy, and it also makes the hair, the layers even and blend more nicely. So I'm going to take another section of the back. I'm actually going to take the rest of my hair from the back and pull that all the way up, and then using my guide, I'm going to cut it straight, and then I'm going to point cut it. And that's basically it. I am almost done with this haircut. It's really fast and easy, and you can get the hang of it. If you go slow, you can actually customize it your layers however short or long you want to. Here what I'm doing is I'm just going to take chunks of my hair and take it up to the top and kind of just blend the layers together. This is totally optional, you don't have to do this, but I just do this just to make sure that there are no choppy pieces. I just like to blend my layers together after I'm done with this haircut. And that's it, we're done. This is our haircut, and I'm gonna show you guys right here like some styles you could do, and then you could do it on any side of your face. And I want to show you this chunk right here, that it's even, the layers are all even and they're blended nicely. The hair looks thick, it looks healthier, and yeah, that's it. That is my haircut. I really hope you guys liked it. You can see that it's still long, but you have shorter pieces, and it's like a feathered layer look, which I really love. And it's much better than any salon haircut that I've ever gotten, and I love the results because I control how much I cut off. And yeah, I really hope you guys like this video. Please share it with anybody who wants to do a DIY haircut or give themselves a haircut at home. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not, because I do come out with new videos every single week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.